song.
Really?
I think I would win every time because people have said that I have a nice voice to listen to, but I'm the worst singer in the world. So I think even if I was singing a song that you knew, you just would not be able to decipher it.
Well, that's interesting because when I said about karaoke, you were uninterested in that.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. I could not deal with that.
So, I don't know, I'm getting mixed messages from you, I guess.
Yeah, singing in public would be a form of torture, I think.
For you, maybe.
For me, for
Yeah.
anybody unfortunate to listen.
We could go to one of those Korean cafes.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I could get a boba tea.
There you go.
Um, it was perhaps the most harrowing GameStop experience I've ever had.
Really?
Yes, getting this new red controller, by the way, feels very Gears of War 2. Um, so I went in there after my doctor's appointment yesterday. So I had taken half the day off, but I was like, I still got to get home to get my hours in at work. So let me just breeze into GameStop. It's on the way home. Don't want this drift anymore. And there was a guy talking to the cashier as I walked in. And so I made a beeline for the controllers of the opposite wall. It's one of those things where you can't take the controller off the wall. You have to ask the clerk.
Oh, interesting. Yep.
So I was like, okay, well, this guy's dealing with a customer right now. I'll just sort of look at the games and then go over there in a second. Um, because I overhear the cashier like whispering like, "Hey man, if I do that, I get fired." Like I just straight up I get fired. And I was like, "What are they talking
Oh
about?"
my
And
gosh.
then I hear the customer talking about how he's getting a divorce. And he's like, "Oh no, I don't have like a phone number right now. I don't even have like my social security." He's just like saying all this ridiculous stuff. So I go over there and I stand behind him, hoping to, maybe get this cashier out of trouble with this weirdo, who was like a really tall guy covered in tattoos, uh, sort of like dressed up like a 17-year-old goth kid. Um, and the guy just keeps talking. And the cashier, who is 20 years old, he doesn't really have the wherewithal to get out of it. I mean, he's a GameStop employee. I think he's the manager, but he's the least empowered person in America. So I feel for this guy. And eventually he asks me in the midst of this other transaction, like, "Oh, what do you need?" I was like, "Let me get a PS4 controller." He was like, "What color?" And I look, and I don't even see red, so I was like, "I don't know, white." And then the other guy, the customer's like, "PS4, huh? Oh man, I feel bad for you, man," because apparently he
Oh boy.
is a hacker, and you can do a lot of great things with the Xbox. I guess it's a Series X now, um, and you can't with the PS4. So he turns to me and he says, I have a lot of experience with this. He rolls up his sleeve and he has a tattoo on his wrist of the Guy Fawkes mask. And I look at it and I'm like, I give him the nod because it's, okay, I get it. So you were like in Anonymous or something. And he just keeps talking and talking and talking. And eventually I pay and I leave. And the guy is still there in the store talking to the cashier. So my
Oh.
entire GameStop routine was completed, and this guy did not move. He was just, oh my god, just people like that are so weird. But anyway, that's the story.
Did the cashier seem in distress?
He was playing it pretty well. He was kind of given the nods of complicity and even being like, "Oh yeah, no, no, totally, man." But I really wanted the customer to leave so I could just be like, "What was that about?" I just have some moment of humanity after what I just witnessed. Unfortunately, that was not the case. I had to get home. But I mean, it took me like 15 minutes to be in there just because this guy, like, I don't understand how you could just start talking to people assuming that they're interested in whatever
I
you're
don't
talking
know.
about.
Yeah. Was that so the person who's saying I could get fired was the GameStop employee?
Yeah, it was something. I mean, it was probably something completely unrelated. I know that like GameStop employees are like completely embattled at all time, but it was probably like, some like maybe it was like give me a shortcut on something or like a warranty. I don't know. It's hard to piece
Wow,
together. But yeah, that was lame.
that you sure did have a time.
Yeah, it was a lot of time, and I regret it. Well, I don't regret it. I got the controller, and I got the
And you
red
got a
one.
red one?
Yeah,
Yeah, after you tried to pull it from the wall socket.
yeah. Oh God, what? Yeah, as I had mentioned before, my brain's been a little off, and I think that was one of those moments where I was like, I don't know if this is like I can't get it or I am not in my right mind and I can't figure out how to get it. So that took a while, um, sliding it back and forth on the thing. But
Oh
anyway,
boy,
you have a story in which I am the antagonist, don't you?
I do. I'm having some trouble here, um, because I'm just gonna go off on something else here. I have the Adobe Creative Suite from like 2000, let's say five
Oh my
or
gosh.
six. It's C2. Yeah, 2005. And so I had like a license and everything
Uh-huh.
and a serial number. But when I try to put in the serial number, and it worked before, this is what I hate with this computer thing. But now it's saying the serial number is invalid, which is very suspicious. And I can't even go to the website to get the Adobe dot studentlicensing.com doesn't even exist anymore.
Oh my
Do you,
gosh.
do you think this is because of, I guess, what you were saying with Peter, the guy who chopped his finger off, about licensing or something?
Well, you gotta give me a second
Wasn't he
here.
saying something about
Who is Peter who chopped his
Photoshop license?
finger off?
I thought you were following me the entire time, but clearly not. Do you remember the guy who was in some sort of hostage situation and he was also doing some work for you and he
Oh,
was asking for more and
yeah.
more money, but wasn't, or they asked you for money because of Adobe?
Yeah. Well, I think he just said like his computer was, or yeah, I think he might have lost his license to the Creative Suite. Um, I don't know what a one-time $50 payment would do to recoup that $60 a month investment, but
I
that was part of the
wonder.
suspicion. In your
I wonder
case,
how much. Yeah.
that's tough. I mean, usually with those things, if I have like a really old license, I kind of just let it slide because they're going to do everything they can to get the real subscription out of you. I mean, was that like a student license that you had?
Yeah, and like it's worked every other time, so I'm not sure
Yeah. I
why
mean,
all of a
yeah.
sudden it's not working.
Yeah, I tried to hold on to mine
Very
for
suspicious.
a few years after, but I mean, you're still a student, so that should work. I mean, I'm sure you could reapply for like a new
I
one.
know, you would think.
Uh,
Well, I can't even get onto that website. Like the website doesn't exist anymore.
well, I mean, for like the current
It
Adobe
just
Creative Suite.
pulls me to something else. Oh, yeah. I guess if I just got Photoshop. My gosh, Photoshop is $20 a month.
I know it's
Like all I'm
ridiculous.
doing is creating covers. Is it worth it?
Yeah, just use Fiverr. Have your own Peter who cuts off his finger. Do it for
Oh
you.
my gosh. Yeah. Let's see. What could I Google? I thought this was going to be easy. That's why I started it now. I was like, well, I have 6 discs to install, so
Oh,
I can clearly do this tonight
wow.
while this is happening. Yeah.
I mean, that's like old tech, because, I mean, every work laptop I've gotten has not had a CD drive, so it's like there's no CDs anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Um, I had a bit of a scare a few years ago when because I had a student license, my Creative Suite was attached to my student email from Fitchburg, and I didn't realize that they wiped those emails at some point. Because I figured like why would they do that? Like I had a YouTube account associated with it that was not associated or not related to schoolwork. That just went away, and I couldn't access my Photoshop account or my Adobe account because this email was just gone. So I actually spoke. I don't think I spoke on the phone, but I was like in some sort of text exchange with support guy, and he actually solved my problem. It was like it totally worked. He just transferred it to a new account. So you could try that. They probably have a good support
Oh,
staff.
oh yeah, I guess I could. Two, two, three. This working? Oh, well, this worked. Gosh, oh, I had to go to version Q instead of the other one. My word. Okay, well, let's
Photoshop
see.
Generation
Okay.
Q.
Oh my gosh, 2005. Yeah. Oh, yes, like the L word.
2000.
Okay. Can you
Okay,
believe it?
I can. That's impressive.
Oh, there's one thing I want to change. I think I might do a gunner,
Uh huh.
and then I was considering changing my grenade to one I was seeing in the let's see here. What are these mini grenades? They seem pretty powerful.
Oh,
Three smaller explosives with time. Damage in smaller radius. Grenades replenish over time. Oh, give it. Oh shoot, it's too big. Maybe I won't then. Okay. Oh, what do you think? Fingers crossed.
I think I was just thinking about this as I was in the shower for one of those 7:30 p.m. showers. Um, I want you
Oh,
to give me your best pre-game motivational speech.
hmm.
Endeavor's tracking large movements of xenomorphs from Pala
I
Station
don't
to a
know that I
canyon
can
50
help you
clicks
with that.
south. It could be something drew their attention, or they could be starting a second hive. We've been ordered dirt side to find out.
My best in-game speech. Okay. Well, we're two women here as colonial marines. The men think we can't do a good job, but we can do the best job.
That was very
Oh,
good.
a
Whoa,
squeak god. What is that
squeak.
weird looking thing? Do you have that? Do you have that costume?
I think it might be a Seegson variant, and then I did get a gas mask recently. Should we do health or overstimulated? What do you think? Technician,
Um, when
recon.
I was doing recon.
Okay, recon means ammo, so health probably wouldn't be. Boy,
Yeah,
it's
well,
tough.
yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
whatever. I'll just say ready. I got 6 sentries. I wonder if he was waiting for me to blink and change my class.
This is so weird. How does this one not have a valid serial number, but the other one does?
That I can't tell you.
Yeah, that's messed up. Like it accepted the other one, but not this one.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can do anything on InDesign.
You had InDesign?
That's what it is, yeah. Yes. So on Monday, I thought that, well, I got a lot of work done. So I decided to go see Suzume, which
Hmm.
was just coming out. And I thought, which I've tried before with other people in the past, everyone basically betrays me, I would like
The
to say.
Xenos at Pala Station are being
About
drawn to
Makoto
this
Shinkai
area.
movies?
Ship wants to know why.
No, just like when I say, hey, we should go see this movie, quote unquote,
Guys, on
together.
the cliffside, headed for you. Deployed.
And then like come back and discuss it, since we're obviously remote.
Yes.
And so yes, I said this because I knew that the guy next to me was off on this particular day.
I may have given you the inside information.
So I thought, well, maybe he would like to go, you know, it's last minute. Either he would like to go or, you know, later that week could go see it. And he considered it. He was like, maybe. And then I found showtimes for him. And that was probably the last thing he wanted because he had absolutely no intention of seeing this film. Absolutely no intention. And, you know, he'll go see, like, he said something about, might not be a movie type of guy. I can't remember what sort of ridiculous thing he said. But I said, but you just saw whatchamacallit. So
Oh,
what
wait.
are you actually saying here? Yeah. So really, he doesn't want to see movies with me. He wants to see it with men. I don't know what that says about him and his predilections, but that's what I'm gathering.
Men
And
understand.
so I went to, huh? Men understand? Yeah, right. Yeah,
Men
right.
stuff.
So I went to see Suzume, and I regret nothing. It was very good. Remember I was going to tell you um, about hair.
Yes.
Remember that? You didn't seem interested in it, or you seemed horrified. Either one.
A little horrified.
Okay. So, true or false, in the anime that you have seen, generally the protagonists have the same hairstyle throughout. There might, if it's a film, maybe one change of a hairstyle. It's usually drastic and is like story built.
Sentry
If it's a
deployed.
series, usually like between seasons to show like that the character has aged. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
So this one, multiple hairstyles for this character and multiple outfits. I would
Hmm.
say maybe three or four, and it does. I mean, it traces her journey since she's like progressing northward um, through Japan.
Hmm.
But I just thought like, oh wow, this is very interesting. I've never seen a film, I think in particular, like have this much change for a particular character. And it was interesting. I'd like to see it again to then consider it more thoroughly, sort of the symbolism of all of it, because people are giving her things, because she like left on this trip and had nothing. So people give her clothing. People are also asking her to do stuff, which is kind of crazy. I wish you would have seen it. It's pretty funny how she is asked to like babysit at one point with a stranger that picked her up. She was basically like a hitchhiker. Ooh, where's he pointing to?
Oh, he's not moving. You see the warrior.
I mean, I see him. Yeah, I know. Well, I see him. I don't need to be told that the warrior is around.
Can't tag this guy. Darn.
I don't know your. Oh, there he is.
Sentry deployed.
I mean, we're getting here. Isn't there a second warrior?
There's the second one.
Gosh, she's like,
Sentry deployed.
this guy's all on me. Oh my gosh. What's this guy? Is he already here?
He's here. He's in the doorway. Oh,
Sentry
he's
deployed.
breached the doorway.
Oh shoot. Well, he's coming after me again. Oh no. Okay.
Seem to have pretty good luck with these guys. They don't like me. Alright. We're coming for you. Squeegod and me.
So just be sure not to hit me. I'm hitting his leg, just in case. Oh. He's out of eye shot for me. Yeah. So her hairstyles changed, so I would like to consider like, oh, what does like what her hairstyle is doing. But at the end, she goes back to her original, so I think there is a lot going on there. Um, I don't, well, you always say you're never going to go see these things, so even if I say, do you want me to spoil it? You know, will you ever go see it? You'll probably say no, but I would like for you to see it. It's very good. I mean, do you know what the premise is?
No, I never even saw the trailer.
Okay. I didn't either. I just saw little like snippets, like a reel on Instagram, basically.
Hmm.
And which was about a door and this guy, and that's all I saw. And then I saw something on IGN about, you know, if you body switching or whatever, because it's the same creator as Your Name, right?
Yeah.
That what about someone turning into a chair? And yes, someone is literally a chair for probably like 3/4 of the film. It's
That
very
must be
interesting.
tough.
It was very interesting, yeah. But basically, these natural disasters are happening. Oh gosh, I can't
Oh, they're coming
see
in
because
from
of that
behind.
flamethrower.
Yeah, we probably should stage here, not by the door. That's alright, whatever Squeega wants to do. Kill my turret.
Because he's our 100.
He's our 100. Will you be my 100? Squeega?
Interesting. These natural disasters are happening, and there's something behind you.
Ah, what is it? An alien?
Whoa. Thanks for not warning me. There's no quid
It was
pro
the
quo
same
with
one.
you.
I'll go out and get him. Or is he gonna? One of us has to hold the door open, Squeegod.
Okay. If the
There they go.
volume serial number has expired, users may experience licensing or serial number errors. You can use this tool. Okay, I'll check it out.
Check it out, check it out, check it
Natural disasters.
out. Uh-huh. Big draw.
And this guy is called, I know, especially in Japan, you know. And this guy is, I think he's called a closer, and he closes these pathways for these things to get through.
Oh.
And she accidentally causes some issue. She just pulls up this little marker, and it turns into a whole thing. Oh shoot! Wow, I really got done dirty there.
It's because I exploded him right in front of you.
Yeah, thank you. With friends like you, who needs Donald Trump? You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were gonna say Donovan.
What?
I thought you were gonna say, with friends like you, who needs Donovan? I thought, huh. Strange. Strange thing to say. How many is it? Not that many?
Well, I was just talking to Donovan briefly about Jonathan Majors because I was thinking that he was exonerated because there were like those texts to prove that he actually didn't do anything in New York City. But all these, you know, he's being dropped and everything from, have you seen all this stuff?
Yes.
And then I thought, isn't it ironic that this guy's going through it and he's black, and Ezra Miller is basically like, there's proof that he's done all these bad things, and, you know, he's not as hard up, and of course he's white, or they're white, and, you know, they're not as hard up as Jonathan Majors, but then Donovan said that, oh, there are other incidents. So I guess,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, I think it just dropped, so I guess that's the end of Jonathan Majors.
Well, Disney hasn't cut him yet. He's still on track to do Loki season 2, I guess.
Yeah. Do you think the Avengers? That's probably not been made yet, so.
No. I mean, they've certainly recast before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate situation all around.
Yeah.
Alright,
True. So it's all yeah. I don't want to spoil. I'll probably make you watch that film with me, so
okay.
I won't spoil it. But I very much enjoyed it. I feel like all of the ones that came, because I feel like Weathering with You was one of them. I mean, Your Name is probably my top, but this one was second, I would say.
Hmm.
That was very good. Oh yeah, don't we go over here now?
We'll drop a demo charge. There's a clearing nearby.
Is
Blast
it
that fucker
over
open.
Might
here?
be the
I
other
can't
one.
remember. Is it?
Staff Sergeant, this
Oh
ruin
no.
may have substantial historical value.
He sounds like
Honecker,
Honecker. Do you think
Yeah,
Esther
suddenly,
and Honecker have a sexual relationship?
maybe. Like Mass Effect 3. It
Sentry
was a
deployed.
human-robot relationship. Voices provided by Seth Green and Tricia Helfer.
Really?
That
That's
should
like
probably...
every
Passing up.
nerd's fantasy, probably.
Yeah, he was definitely the nerdy guy, but he was also the pilot. And he had
Where?
Forix disease?
Sentry deployed.
Can't remember. It was a fictional disease. Rowdy boy. Oh,
Sentry
good
deployed.
dodge.
Thank you. I'm getting better sometimes. I watched a video today in one of my classes, and this one guy soloed this on Insane, and he was dodging all over the place. It's
Oh
crazy.
my. Yeah, that would be a good
Let
one.
me tell
Infinite
you about
stamina.
my day.
Okay.
Infinite stamina? Oh, no, that would be a good card, yeah. Let me tell you about my day.
Okay.
Sentry deployed.
So,
Oh, they're coming behind.
yeah.
Jeez.
I was called to be this one guy who has government classes as well as weightlifting, which is not ideal. And so my day went from being like I thought it was going to be easier to no planning periods, which is sad. But a sub who was going to be a sub for, I think it was last Friday, and never showed up, so I had to cover his classes.
Yikes.
The sub coordinator said, well, you just took it, so your schedule may change. I'm like, okay. So waiting for this guy, doesn't come homeroom, doesn't come like the help period, which is called Mustang morning. But then he pops up right as first is starting, so I'm like, oh, this will be good. So now I'm told to go to a biology room and just for 2 periods, so second and third, which is good because I was doing like a kind of a quasi interview after school today, and at first it was going to be 4:30, but then I was like, oh, if I don't have that final course, then I can go earlier. So second period, someone's in there chatting with somebody. I always check last names; it's easier that way. She gave me her last name, but said I'm just, I'm not in this class. I'm just. Oh, you found it.
Found it.
I'm just here to chat with this guy. And so late bell rang, and I was thinking, oh gosh, am I gonna have to? I hate because you just don't know how they're gonna react when you're like, could you please leave? Because they're not in class, and some of them are like, oh yeah, sure, sorry, and others are not good at all. So unfortunately, this was the latter. She left on her own, so I was like, oh, bullet dodge. Then she came back. I had opened the door. She came, and I said, oh, you're not in this class, right? And she said, yeah, I'm just, and I said, well, could you not be here then? And she said, yeah, I could. So like already behind you, already unnecessary attitude. And I said, well, I'd really like you to leave. And she said, well, I'm not leaving until my lunch period. So I'm just like, oh my gosh. So we're already in second lunch. So I guess her lunch period's third lunch. I'm wondering, is it worth it me to like call somebody, have her removed, or let's take her on her word? So I took her on her word. Someone else came in. Third lunch is coming. Someone else came in and said, now here's the issue, is that this girl said, oh, the teacher lets me sit in here. Like she lets me hang out here. I can't take that, kid's word for that.
No.
And also, if that's true, that's poor policy. And of course, I'm going to be the one who pays the penalty for it because I'm like, why would you want? I hate when other kids are coming in classes that are not in the class. It's so annoying. So another person came in and I asked, like, are you in the class? And she said, no, but she lets me sit in here. I'm like, I'm so sorry. no. And
Sentry
then
deployed.
the other person was looking at the interaction, so I went back over to her and said, okay, I took you at your word. It's, second, or it's your lunch period now. Could you please go? She does not. She doesn't look at me. She ignores me. She doesn't respond to me. I just kind of stand there. The guy next to her laughs, and I'm just like, are you going to respond? Are you going to engage? Not engaging. I say, please don't make me call the office to have you removed.
8 hits
Nothing.
here.
No response. It was like, I don't know, it's crazy. I mean, I saw her like give me a side eye to see if I was still standing there, which of course I was, because I can withstand many awkward situations. I should have just stood there the entire time until she left, but she probably wasn't going to. So I called the office and said, could you please get security down here to remove a student? This was at
Wow.
12:30. Guess what? Security never came.
Oh,
So if I had been, I mean, luckily I was in a dangerous situation, but that was super frustrating.
yeah.
And then third period, so she's gone. I'm like, please, Lord, let this chick not be in my third period class. Third period comes. A guy now tries to come in and is saying, and by this time I'm like, this teacher must actually let students in here.
Sentry deployed.
Or it's just because I am a sub, so they think they can hang out. But he's like, I just, I come in here to hang out. The teacher lets me. I'm like, listen, I just had a really bad interaction in the previous one. Can you please not? And so he left, which was, it's nicer. So I did ask somebody, fourth block, if a collab teacher that teaches with her, whether she does this, and he says, yeah, I don't agree with it. And I'm like, yeah, this is what had happened to me because of her doing that. So I really want to write this girl up, but I don't know her name. So I emailed the vice principal and I said, here's the situation. I know the person that she was talking to, but that's about it, which I do. And he said you should write the teacher and ask her, because she probably knows who it was. But what are the chances that she's going to, because I did write her and I said this is what happened. What are the chances she's going to tell me? Because that's kind of on her that this whole thing happened.
Right.
Because she has weird policies of, I'm teaching a class, but I'm allowing students from other classes to skip their classes and come hang out in my class.
Right. Yeah.
And of course, me trying to hold people accountable. I mean, that's messed up. But this is what happened at the beginning of the year, too, with cell phones, where I was trying to hold people accountable, and then I was having awful, awful interactions with students. So I was just thinking to myself, man, I hope I get this other job so I can just not deal with it.
Yeah, I never thought about that. Substitute teachers expected to sort of adapt to teachers' classroom cultures that they've invented.
Well, yeah, but the idea is that everyone should be doing the same thing.
Right.
So when they're not, and you might be one of the few holding them accountable, you're going to get the brunt of, of attitudes and disrespect and everything.
Right.
Yeah. So that's, the problem I come up
Right.
against. There are two Spanish teachers talking in the workroom about, I guess at least one other Spanish teacher not holding them accountable for cell phones. And they're like, this is the cell phone policy, do I like it? No, but, or do I want to be the bad guy all the time? No, but this is what it is. And I really want to say, listen, I honestly am not helping you with this because I now know, what it's like. So I have to just think, is it worth it getting into a battle with a student over this? Where it's not my student, I'm getting paid a quarter of what, they're getting paid. You think it'd be easy. People don't comply. It's kind of crazy.
Right.
And I guess maybe it was because I was white. Maybe she didn't trust me. What can you do? I guess, I get that a lot of, I hear under their breath, it's because I'm black. I'm like, I don't really know how to...
Ooh,
I would love, if you really believe this to be true, I would love for you and me and an administrator to have a conversation where you hold me accountable. But, I don't know. I try to keep things very equitable, because at one point a guy was in a class where he wasn't supposed to be, and I was trying to get him, and I gave him 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, your time is up. Could you please leave? And he did. And then some girls came in and asked, like, could they come and hang out? And I said no, and they asked why, and I said, listen, I just told this guy that he needed to not be because he wasn't in class, and I'm not about to say yes to girls because there's like, that's just not equitable. So I'm very cautious about doing things that could be perceived as favoritism or racism or sexism. But I'm afraid you
Can't
can still
always
be
win.
called out for it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So we'll see if I read a referral or not. I would love for that girl to be held accountable for her disrespect. So anyways, that was my day. Yes,
Wow.
then I went behind you. Then I went to a kind of oh my gosh, I keep getting slashed in the back. I was doing so well for so long. I was like untouched health, and now I've used one aid pack already. I'm at 239. My word.
Far side, Zeno's coming in.
Yes, an informal meeting of a potential Latin position. Oh,
Yeah, this is good cryo grid, please. You got it. Oh, whoa, whoa.
oh shoot!
No, my game just lagged out like crazy.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I was like jumping right in front of you. Damn it.
Oh shoot! Yeah,
Oh,
that was very unfortunate for
we
us.
were doing
That
so
was,
well.
yeah.
He's probably like, what happened?
Oh, sweet God.
Eclipse Black, I need
That is a
reserves
what
on the
happened
ground ASAP.
situation.
Yeah.
Weather's closing fast.
Let's see. Launch command prompt and run. I don't know. How do you do that? Really? I don't think this is gonna help. No. Ah,
I could have sworn I shot you with a grenade, but I guess not.
you mean you were one of the reasons why?
No, I didn't have any friendly fire damage.
Hmm.
Well, that was disappointing. Thought we were doing well.
I thought so too, but I would agree that yeah, there was sudden lag, and then you walked right in front of me, and then I was shooting because I had just put overclock on, so I was rapid firing. So you went down quickly, and then I was trying to save you to make up for my oopsie, but
But then all
that
the
did not
aliens came
happen.
in.
Yeah,
I gotta not drink into the microphone. I watched our last stream and it was like really loud.
you could hear the
Slurping.
slurping.
Yeah. So don't
This
watch that
one's
stream or
illustrated.
else.
Oh.
Did you know that I am home alone right now?
Are you?
Yes. So if you've noticed a bit of a nervousness in my voice, that's why.
Are you scared?
Yes. Yes. Without my mother, father.
See, God's still with us.
Oh.
I guess I'll just do the mission again. Um, yeah,
He's
I
like, you
don't
got
know.
insane. I didn't use any consumables.
Illustrator. Yeah, I was waiting until the end.
Look, tell Herrera it takes us a
That
while
door
to
where we
figure
died is actually a good cryo spot just because two
I
crushers?
forgot that there was a thing.
Well,
Yeah,
Two of them
anything not
come.
on the racks
Okay.
possibly.
pull out of cargo for.
I know. Yeah, and then so that's a good place. And then once, oh, he left. Okay.
Endeavor's
Ah,
tracking
And
large
then that
movements of
one
xenomorphs from
after
Bella
we blow the
Station to a
door.
canyon 50 clicks south.
yes, that's
Could
definitely
be
a good
something
one.
drew their attention,
I feel
or
like
they
there are
could be
three
starting a second
spots
hive.
because I've
We've
been
been ordered
playing this on
Dirtside to
casual
find out.
or standard. Um, honestly, that first door maybe, but probably not. I feel like we get through that pretty well with the warriors. I can't
Yeah.
remember. Maybe
Now
I
I'm
only
just going
used
through
two.
all 6 discs. Sorry.
I'm just thinking out loud.
If I'm
Um,
you, yeah.
that was kind of a waste of an overstimulated. Even if we won, it wasn't super good.
Yeah, the only other thing, because I did see maybe we got him demoralized, could be a good one.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even have
But I
that.
wonder if I have any of those. I know it's purple.
Per Paul. Oh, also, I figured out the card.
Oh, I have four of them.
And what is
Powerful
it?
enemies are considerably weaker. Powerful
Oh.
enemies are considerably weaker.
um, I didn't understand the card reprocessor machine until like a few days ago. Um, because when you put in one like an uncommon card, it will say one uncommon card. And I don't know, for some reason I thought that that was just like saying that that's what you had, but that's saying what you'll get back. So if you put in a rare card, then it becomes 22 Do It Mania. Well, I guess might as well try. Um, God, what am I saying? Also, I'm going to change my shotgun. Uh, so if you put in a rare card and you have an uncommon card, then it becomes split. You have an equal chance to get either type, and since overstimulated is uncommon, um, I had to rethink that. Because I was doing like 3 rares and an exotic thinking that it will return an overstimulated, and obviously that's not the case, so... But I'm sure you figured that out eons ago.
I guess I should say ready.
If you are. So I posted a video yesterday of my final stand on this level on standard as a preview, saying this is the strategy that we're going to pursue for tonight. But we haven't gotten there yet. And I think this
I
might be our
saw.
last chance. Oh, you saw that?
Yes,
You
because I
see me
commented
say,
on it.
oh, okay. And when the crusher came out from behind, I said, what? I didn't realize that the microphone
Oh,
was on.
it was muted.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I don't know how one of my why does the serial number work for one thing, but very frustrated. If I could just get Photoshop. Free
Phone.
trial. I wonder what the free trial is.
Oh, I got an email back from a job I applied to. Hi, Harrison. Thank you for your time and interest in freelancing with Rev. Unfortunately, we're unable to approve your transcription account this time. Darn! I think that was back in October. No, I'm pretty sure it was earlier than that. No, it couldn't have been because I was thinking I was going to go to Korea before then. Oh, it was definitely an early one.
Casinos at Palace Station are being drawn to this area. Ship wants to know why. Like I was saying, bugs are drawn here.
Sentry deployed.
Let's see if we can do this with 2 technicians. Wait, is there another? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sentry deployed.
Oh, where'd they come from? Aside from forward. Fantastic. Ugh, this is already bad. Oh, I shot our friend. Okay, that was bad. We learned from our mistakes. No.
An engineer ruin. Take a look. Be cautious. We understand little of their works.
Sentry deployed.
Topside! Watch the walls!
Oh, this person,
He's doing
he's
Magic
left and
Square.
right. He is doing Magic Square, but for me, it's
Hey, you seeing any Weyland Yutani shit?
I'll get those bastards for
Maybe
this.
they didn't find
Oh
this
boy.
place.
Sentry deployed.
Okay, do it, Mania. Just stay there.
Damn. Was that a Xeno? Look sharp, Xeno's incoming!
Sentry deployed.
that thing was no recon.
Oh, here's our buddy. Nice.
Warrior bug!
Man. Did I do that? What is that? Oh. I don't know why he's showing up as green on my radar.
The corpse was definitely a xenomorph. Dismembered alive. Slain in combat.
Already low on ammo, I can't
No
believe
sign
it.
of the company here or Cynthia's goons. What could rip apart a Xeno like this? Unknown. But xenomorphs do not
Sentry
willingly
deployed.
leave their dead behind.
Oh. I really think we should hang out in this hallway.
Sentry deployed.
Hey, there's an ammo drop in there. I sent a UAV in ahead of you.
Oh, chill.
Are you using your pea shooter?
Maybe I guess he's already out of ammo.
Sentry's ready to go.
Yeah, you gotta use that sentry more, man. Alright. Why are they behind us? Oh. Strange. There they go.
Sentry deployed.
Oh, he's gonna go down.
Oh shoot. Is he surrounded? Oh shoot.
Oh, out of bullets. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Everybody gets one,
Lost
right?
like 900 points.
That was rough. Should have my flame turret on that.
I made a dangerous play. Now I'm coming back to you.
Sentry deployed.
Oops. Oh,
Is this door still open? Oh shoot.
whoa, where'd they come from?
They all followed me, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm gonna die now.
Patching up.
Thanks. You gotta get it together, man. I am now out of ammo.
Do you want to make a run for it? Get it? Oh my god.
Alright. So I guess when we don't have a recon, ammo hoard is probably the one for this level. Even though we come back here, I guess it was fine.
Grabbing ammo.
I ran out just when we were here. Now we all need aid kits.
Huh. Jammed up real good. We'll drop a demo charge. There's a clearing nearby. Blast that fucker open.
Gun ready.
Staff Sergeant,
Oh,
this
they're right
ruin may
behind you.
have substantial historical value. And it may be where engineers went to piss.
There's our friend.
Yeah. Already down to... Okay.
Sentry deployed.
Are they coming?
Sentry's ready to go.
They're taking their time.
Yeah. The suspense. Oh. Okay.
I think we should just take our time.
Yeah.
Sentry deployed.
Again.
Two things about Duet Mania.
Uh-huh.
One is that
Secure the area, then grab the demo charge.
Sentry deployed.
there's only at 690 of
Oh,
those points.
yeah.
And then 22, but 22 doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Right.
Oh my gosh!
So let's see.
I think we just need to stay to one. I think there is something, because if we just stay to one side and not move, that would be for the best for everybody.
I would agree with that.
Oh, what?
There he goes.
Yeah.
Both turrets died in the line of
Secure.
duty.
Get the charge.
Okay, well, before you do that, friend.
It may
The box is in the
complicate
same
further
spot.
resupply.
Oh, no.
I think so. There's a, yeah. Ooh.
Oh. What?
Who
You
is
idiot.
that?
Friendly
Is
fire.
it you?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Well, that was a
What's over
strange place
there?
to die. It was the box. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, there's no way. Sorry.
Bursters. He left anyway. I gotta say, he was not very helpful.
Oh, Alpha,
Yeah, you
look
got
at
a
that.
buddy.
Oh,
Wow.
more in your body.
Can you close my eyes at least?
Uh-oh.
Get the box. Oh.
I was trying to do an emoji or emoticon thing, and then is the box over here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was really like a siren's call. At least you got something out of the deal.
Did you get anything?
No, I couldn't even get over there.
Yeah.
He shot me. I guess he
On
didn't realize.
accident or on purpose?
By
Drop it at the
accident.
door.
There were some
I'll detonate
bursters.
by remote.
More.
More.
Jeez.
This is the rare Stella stream. I didn't realize that, like, Alpha's, Alpha doesn't have friendly fire, but you can only hurt him.
Are you sure he can't hurt us?
Yeah. So if you ever feel the need to execute him to do a solo run, he won't fight back. Either I'm no longer home alone.
Yeah,
Or
I heard
something's
some
broken
stuff.
in.
Someone's broken in.
Yeah, gone to the bathroom. Trying to pull up your YouTube comment. It's not my emails. Why?
Check fire.
Jack fire. Oh, because I don't
The Xenos!
have that email.
Oh my gosh. From behind and in front? This is nuts.
Too much.
Whoa. Okay.
He claw ya.
Oh my gosh.
Alpha, flank him.
Check fire.
If you have time to
Yo,
say
look
check
at all
fire.
this.
Wow.
This is nuts.
It's like the Matrix
Oh, I
Revolution.
can't help him. I mean, this is it for me, probably.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
instant kill.
Well,
You dropped the demo charge, it looks like.
that's a bummer.
That's too
Any
bad.
reserves on the ground ASAP.
Uh, George is getting upset, as they say.
There's that.
Well, do we give it one more shot?
One more go, yeah. W licensing.
I feel as if I'm letting your motivational speech down. We still have 9 subscribers. How has that not gone to 10?
Not?
Not.
I don't know.
Love Moose 86, 11 hours ago. Untested
There you
in
go.
harsher circumstances. It's true.
Yep.
Not that I looked that good, even playing on standard, but still.
Oh,
Yes? Did you solve it?
no. I'm just checking to see if I can find it.
Uh,
The license. I don't understand why it worked for. What does that mean? Please clear your cookies and what? Oh my gosh, this is
clear your
traumatic.
cookies. How we do it on tactical opportunities? Oh, right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, what even were they?
Eggs, which we're not going to do. CQW, which I don't think. Oh, as a gunner, yes, you do
The
have.
shotgun, yeah.
And Spitars. At 4 left.
Endeavor's
Okay,
tracking
so
large movements
what
of
do you have for
xenomorphs from Paula
consumables?
Station to a canyon 50
I
clicks south.
have
Could be
3,
something drew their attention, or they could be starting a second hive. We've been ordered dirt side to find out.
Cryogrids?
3 crawlers and then 3 of the flame, whatchamacallit.
Okay. Is this tactical shotgun better than my auto shotgun? Well, it's ammo issue, I guess. Alright. Yeah. God, I'm so in love with my look. Okay, let me exit that. Do ammo order unless we get a recon.
What's this? Adobe Photoshop? Elements? I wonder what that is.
I used to have Elements.
What is
Photoshop
that?
8, Premiere 2 Elements. I couldn't really detect a difference.
I just have Photoshop? Is this possible?
If you could just go to Circuit City and buy a disc and that would be it, that would be the end of it. Wouldn't that be a better world? When do they switch to the subscription models? It's a
It's
disaster.
super. Yeah, I know. It's really expensive.
Extremely. I don't use Photoshop every month.
$9.99 a month. Photoshop Lightroom Classic. Gosh. Photoshop Elements. It looks so different though than what I'm used to.
Well, if it's cheaper, I mean, you might as well try it. I don't think it would be that much of a change. Although, I mean, it could be different now. I mean, I was using it 20 years ago. And if it is just graphic design, I mean, you could look into alternatives from Adobe entirely.
Yeah, do you think so? What do you think is a good? Because I like having layers. I mean, it's basically to make my podcast covers.
Yeah,
So I don't know. So
I bet there are some. If
alternate.
you Googled Photoshop alternatives 2023, you get some good stuff. Crunchyroll says Suzume is an experience deserving of the biggest screen you can find. If only I knew that. can't believe we're not gonna get anybody. Come on.
If we had whatchamacallit again. Give us another shot.
Yeah.
Our first person, but
Obviously, we disappointed them.
yeah. Incognito tab. Oh, this is a whole thing.
I really thought we were gonna do it tonight.
I thought so too.
And it's not even a matter of getting the planning wrong, because I feel like we have a sense for what we're supposed to do. It's just things happen randomly. We're not at that level where we can deal with it.
That shag. Why isn't this working? Oh my gosh. So annoyed. Why isn't my ability? Shag.
Oh
Is he
no!
gonna leave? Is he with us? He's staying with us?
Well, he wants to do
Okay.
this level, obviously.
Okay. And you're okay with ammo hoarder?
Yeah, I needed
Okay.
it last time.
We need to have a strategy about this guy.
Yes, just stay behind him.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Is I guess you just can't button mash, like because you have to watch him and the enemy.
Yeah. Uh, I gotta go a little bit slower in general.
I think that's what we're gonna have to do with this. Yeah. Check your installer re-enter serial number. I did. Sweet one installer person. Lead installer. Individual. Oh, okay. Installer. This is custom installer. Well, no, I guess it's because I'm trying to do that.
The Xenos at Pala
Okay.
Station are being
Okay.
drawn
Let's
to this
focus,
area.
Bella.
Ship
This way
wants to know why. Like I was saying,
Sentry
bugs
deployed.
are drawn here.
Oh, I'm behind.
Oh
Whoa,
my gosh, that guy's like
he's almost
really
dead.
have
An
needs
engineer
to be
Roy.
with us,
Oh.
please.
Be cautious. We understand little of their works.
Oh.
They're in
Sentry
here,
deployed.
on the walls.
Alright, we go aggro. Oh, do it.
Oh shoot.
Alright.
Hey, you seeing any Wayland Yutani shit? Did they miss this place somehow?
Sentry deployed.
Oh, there's a prowler in here.
Christ, there's chunks all over. Look sharp, Xeno's incoming.
There's our buddy.
Looking svelte and on fire.
Always. Always.
Always attracted to you as well.
For some reason. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Oh, that's gonna be a kill, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crap. Alright. 15, 14. Yeah, you distract me, pal. I gotta get my friend.
Clear.
I appreciate it.
Warrior incoming.
Another one. Alright, let's fall back to
Apparently,
the other
the
door.
same one.
Is this gonna open again?
It will, yeah.
Sentry deployed.
is not our time. Specifically, I don't think it's that our partner is not situated.
He's pretty much already dead. Ugh.
Oh wow, okay. Can't believe it.
Still got a warrior. Ah.
Sentry
It's
deployed.
yeah, it's the same one.
Look at him trundling.
Catching up.
No worse for wear.
Dismembered alive, slain in combat. No sign of the company here
And
or
a prowler.
Cynthia's boots.
Oh.
What could rip apart a
Whoa.
secret like this?
Sentry deployed.
Unknown. But xenomorphs do not willingly leave their dead behind.
I wonder where this guy is. I keep jumping around like
He's
crazy.
around the corner, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a good thing about having recon is that you can throw those pups and see where
Yeah.
the things are.
We're just flying blind here.
He's somewhere.
Sentry
Let me
deployed.
check.
I want to have that battle literally down there. Oh, there he is. All right.
Hey, there's an ammo drop in there. I sent a UAV in ahead of you.
From behind.
Yep. Jeez.
Oh no.
Sentry deployed.
Clear.
Ah, crap, they're coming in from behind. I got one health. What are you kidding me?
That's a special
Flashing up.
time.
Yeah. What is happening to us?
Time to bring the pain.
Sentry deployed.
So why do they keep coming from behind? I don't get it.
Alright, this is like that 3-1 where they kept.
Yeah.
Remember, it was never ending?
That was so annoying. I really wish he would just stay here.
Do you want to stay back? Maybe he'll take it. I'm just gonna get the enemies to come.
Yeah. Alright, they're coming.
Sentry gun ready.
I wish we knew when this would, like, it was good to just actually continue. Does she say something? Oh. Wow.
Well, because it's once that door.
Oh.
Once we get near it, and it says, like you're supposed to check it out. So I think that's what that ping is.
Oh.
You check it out, and then you go and get the explosives.
Check it out.
Check it out. What's it all about? Isn't that
Wow.
Beastie Boys?
Sounds like them. I was gonna
Oh,
say
I thought you were
Limp
referencing
Bizkit.
them.
No.
I don't think it's Limp.
If only. Alright. Let's go, Del. Do it. Nope. Still got some guys.
It's a spitter.
Ugh.
One lone spitter. You know, I noticed when I was watching the videos today at work, sometimes when I do it, it calms my anxiety because it's like the time goes by very quickly. I'm like, oh, the period's over. I can get out of here. That they take a lot.
What?
The spitters take a lot of hits.
Oh, yeah.
Jammed
It's
up real
crazy.
good. We'll drop a demo charge. There's a clearing nearby. Blast that fucker open.
Blast that effer.
Staff Sergeant, this ruin may have substantial historical value. Yeah, well, Honecker can bill me.
Your lover can bill me. Guess technically I should take this aid kit because I've died twice. Though it'll be ironic
Sentry
if I
deployed.
can't even use it. And then I've wasted it for you.
That's okay. You'll support me from the grave.
I will.
Okay, do it.
Sentry deployed.
Who's doing that?
Who do you think? They're gonna come from behind. Is that what it is?
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Ah.
Where's our buddy?
He's AWOL. Think we
Okay,
should
you
report
stay
him.
there. I'm gonna try to get this. Okay. He should be coming, maybe? Yeah.
Coming around.
Wait, what is he doing?
I don't know, let's go down there though, because that's where our sentries are.
Okay. All the way at the bottom?
Yeah, I was too
Okay.
lazy to.
Oh, shoot. Okay, if he stays right there, we'll be okay. Though you were getting in my line of sight, so good thing I wasn't firing.
Yeah, I figured it wasn't. This is not a good spot.
I'm just to the left of you, so just, I mean, I can move over, so I'm next to him. There you go.
That's fine.
Clear. Grab the big boom. A storm is approaching. It may complicate
Oh,
further resupply.
burster.
Sentry deployed.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
Oh!
Your side, clear.
Walked right in front of me. Gosh darn it! Yeah, that's good for me.
Oh, another one. 64 health.
Let's all spectate.
I can't believe he's still hanging on.
Yeah.
I guess I'll see if that crate's there. Oh.
Sentry deployed.
Well,
Man, you just hit the floor.
yeah, I didn't have much in me. We didn't get any farther than last time.
No, we did not.
I'm very disappointed. Dick,
Mhm.
I'm very disappointed. Ugh. Oh. Waiting on you, Spider Moose. Okay.
Well, I mean, it was all because people walked in front of me.
Yeah, they ought to cover that in basic training. Well, fans, we're going to be making a transition. I hope you join us. Gosh, this loading screen. Okay. I didn't even kill a single spitter. Oh, I got something. Oh, and a remote. I'll look at it later.